Hello, I'm back. I was fighting the flu, struggling for my life. Only thing I could do besides the aches and pains and struggling to breathe was roll over and play Love in Deep Space. And I just kept seeing headlines of NCT Doyoung telling his fans that they were musty, dirty, funky, nasty, need to wash their asses. I was in shock. I was in shock. Especially considering, bro, it was the member. It was like, first of all, it was not only the fact that he was telling us over and over again that NCT needs to shower. And first of all, the fact this is happening on the US leg is not lost on me. The musty epidemic is also kind of their fault because y'all won't do seated. Oh, listen, y'all keep doing pit, which it makes people want to camp out. They want to come earlier and earlier and earlier. Girl, what are y'all doing? Okay, listen, we listen and we don't judge. This is going to be a very chaotic video. This is going to be a very chaotic, very unorganized video. And partly because I'm not judging you for being musty. Like, I think everybody gets caught slipping every once in a while. And we're going to talk about solutions. We're also going to laugh. And we're going to process the fact that it was Doyoung of all the members to call us out. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not making fun. Listen, disclaimer. I'm not making fun of the people who went to the concert. First of all, you're already better than me. You got to see Doyoung, even though you were stinging his eyeballs, even though y'all were traumatized. You got to see him live. Listen, you're already better than me. It's fine. That's where I would rather be instead of sick in bed. Okay, so listen, it's no shade, musty or not. You was still there. Okay, you were still there. You were still there. So you kind of got me beat off rip. Off rip. So I'm not judging. I'm not judging. And also, I could kind of understand too, because I feel like for some people, they were like, I kind of want Johnny to smell my pheromones. So I'm going to let some things run wild a little bit so we can kind of like, waft in his direction. I just think they like poorly calibrated and then maybe the wind caught it. Nevertheless, I want to start off at the beginning of this video by just saying like, I'm gagged that it was him. And it was the way everybody was cheering, the way Mark was, right. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, see, it kind of reminded me of that meme where the girl was talking about Beyonce's Renaissance tour. And she was like, she ain't no diva. And then she started looking all like, she ain't no diva. She ain't no, you right there. You right there in the red jacket. She ain't no diva. It's like, I would have been gagged in the front. Like, wait, just go ahead and point out who you're talking to because like now I'm looking. I know he ain't talking about me. I know he ain't talking about me. It's so crazy because idols are so forced to have such a curated image, right? So whenever they kind of deviate from that contract hanging over their heads and say something so like out of the ordinary or not so censored or so controlled, right? It's so funny. I just think that this was just a funny situation. And first of all, yeah, were the idols getting smoked out by the muss? Well, yeah. But also, blame the company. Hold on. We are all victims. Listen, is he a victim? Is 127 a victim? Yes. Is the audience who had to be around those people also a victim? Yes. And we have all been through this, mind you, where you're at the concert and someone's mussing it up. And you just trying to focus, and do some quiet breathing techniques, how you can just get the oxygen through your ear so that you don't have to get it and get the smell in your mouth and nose. I get it. But also it's low-key the company's fault. Hold on. It's a low-key the company and the venue's fault. Sometimes, in some situations, the musty epidemic is also kind of their fault because y'all won't do seated. Oh, listen, y'all keep doing pit, which it makes people want to camp out. They want to come earlier and earlier and earlier. People used to just come a few hours before a concert so they can hand out freebies and do dance challenges and socialize with people. That concert day may be the only time that they get to talk to like-minded K-pop stans. So they're like, I'm gonna come early. I'm gonna vibe, I'm gonna chill with the girls, right? I love that, by the way. But the camping was like getting OD. It was getting OD. People were coming earlier and earlier and earlier, days and days and days before concerts, completely trashing parking lots and lines, leaving so much garbage behind, leaving tents behind, being literally in some of the most unsafe cities, just outside. Like, putting yourself all in mustiness aside, just also putting yourself in literal danger. Okay, looking like a walking lick, laid out, sprawled out in front of a venue. It's kind of crazy. Since everything was like first come, first serve and barricade, I kind of understand why people kept pushing that bar. Seated tickets. That would already mitigate a lot of the must. Corporate greed led to a lot of this mustiness. And listen, we're not gonna clown those people until we tell the truth. Okay? I can't do the pit. I can't do the pit. Like I can't. Not only do I not want to be trampled, I also don't want to be suffocated. Okay? Like I get it. And now mind you, the whole crowd is just pushing forward, right? And slamming each other into this vacuum, and the air, the whiffs of the funkiness is carrying up, and it's going right in the Doyoung's nostrils. Y'all almost made him miss his note. What is going on? This is my smallest concert bag. This used to be one of my concert bags. It's a little coffin. It's all smashed up. It's kind of old. Can't find my first concert bag. I'll insert a picture. I can only find the Stray Kids strap. This purse right here, I literally took into the Dickies Arena. It looks pretty big, right? This was an acceptable size. Check the size for your venue, okay? Regardless, I showed you my different concert bags. Well, really, they're just my purses. But my different concert bags, all of them could fit deodorant. We listen and we don't judge, okay? I'm not saying that I can't get caught slipping being musty out here too, because let me tell you something about lining up for a concert. Weather, okay? Weather. There is nothing worse than, and 18, you know this as well. There's nothing worse than you getting so cutesy for a concert and it's like the cloud, like specifically is over the venue itself. Like, why did you decide to only rain today and at this specific time in this specific location while we're in this specific line? Stop being childish. Like, Mother Nature is messy. So listen, anybody can get caught slipping, especially whenever it's extremely hot. There are factors, okay? However, the way that, even though they won't let you bring in an aerosol spray deodorant, that just like, it just dries things up. It gets things right before you walk into the venue, and then throw it in the trash. Or let them take it at the metal detector, girl. That's fine. If I can fit this hand sanitizer inside of this bag, we know that deodorant can fit inside. Come on now. Also, like a roll-on or a small fragrance. Girl. Listen, just think about it. Just think about it for your concert bag. Maybe a little perfume, maybe a little bit of deodorant in the concert bag. And if things get even more sketchy, like, listen, we're not judging. If it's really bad, girl, tell somebody, hold the line for you. Go take a whole bath. Take one of those Summer Walker ass baths in that bathroom scene. Like, you need to pull all the paper towels out and hit those pits or something, because you're scaring the host. Okay, like, what are y'all doing? What is going on? Like, obviously shower before. Obviously be up on your hygiene. Also, things like diet and water intake obviously affect our smell as well, right? So, bro, listen, anybody can get caught slipping. But that's crazy. I probably would have died of embarrassment in that moment. Like, I'm so, oh my God, I get so embarrassed and so shy so fast. Like, I'd have been like, I'm just saying, like, those people who are musty, they knew that they were musty. They the first ones to know that they're musty, right? So whenever he's saying that, I would have been like, God, he must be talking about me. And everybody probably like turned and they was looking at you too, like, he said it. I didn't say it. He said it. I wasn't gonna say anything, but since he said it, I didn't say anything. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would have been gagged. But yeah, in conclusion, he clearly was traumatized. It's kind of hilarious. Like, it's okay. It was funny. It's even this video, it's all in good fun. Also, I do have beef with the people who were sparking up at the concert. Listen, there is no shame in the devil's lettuce, but doing that at a venue where there's so many different ages, where there might be people with like lung issues, like jobs that won't allow them to smell like that, etc. Those scents can linger in your hair, and if a person has very strict parents, right, and it was already very difficult for them to be able to get permission to go to a concert, and now you send them home smelling like that, girl, they never gonna get out of the house again. Why would you do that? Why would you set them up like that? And I'm just the type of person that I'm always thinking, well, maybe it's like the military thought process, but I'm thinking about how my actions are gonna like have a domino effect on everyone around me. Why couldn't you do that in a car or at home? Why are you doing it at the venue? That's wild. That's wild. I absolutely love how uncouth and crazy this fandom is, but pause, that's too much. Like, bro, you're doing the fucking most. Like, but yeah, please, if you have any tips, and I mean this sincerely, I mean this so sincerely, if you have any tips or tricks on how to limit your musk in a concert setting, I don't know if that means like dryer sheets in the pockets, whatever, like, girl, are you in the bathroom with the Lysol wipes on the coochie? I don't know. How are y'all doing it? And it's no shade. You know, are you a honeypot girl? Are you on the probiotics and the healthy diet so that you can eliminate the smell before it even happens? I don't even. And this is the thing too. It's like women have so much stigma and judgment around our smells and around our reproductive system, etc., right? That we can't have honest conversations about this. Like the way that it was so revolutionary that the boys in Love and Deep Space talk to us about our period in a non-condescending way, and it's like, oh, I'll go get you the pads for it, you know. And it's like everybody's like, oh, this is so healing. Like, we could have an honest conversation about how we keep our smells in check, how we stay comfortable through the day. Listen, cotton underwear. Also, sometimes these like polyesters and synthetic fabrics and stuff, they just hold on to musk. They literally make you stinkier. The plastics, like, they literally smell musty. There's so many factors to why someone could be funky, whether that, you know, so many different things. So I'm trying not to be judgmental, but it is funny. My favorite celebrity is now on stage begging you to shower, because that's rough. So we're gonna try to prevent it. We're gonna try to leave some tips for each other so we don't get caught slipping like this. First of all, we love you, Doyoung. Oh my God, I love his voice so freaking much. Like, listen, just a side note, I adore him. And he's so sweet. So For him to roast us in like such a kind way. He's such a sweetheart. Even whenever he cooking you, he grilling you, he was still like mad sweet. I'm sorry. I think that's funny. Any tips or tricks for concert prep, concert hygiene? We listen and we don't judge. Well, we don't judge harshly, okay? Wait, I forgot to tell you. I'm Sade. Thank you for watching. I know this is random. Listen, I love talking about NCT, so I couldn't pass this up. I know I'm late because I was sick. I was so sick. Word to Flyleaf. Like, it was bad. But I'm back and I feel better. And I was thinking about Doyoung and I was thinking about 127 in general. I miss them. I miss them. I miss Jay. I miss Taeyong. I miss them. And also, I miss my YouTube. So I'm back. See you later. Bye.